Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Brett's Brain. Just recently, we talked about equity and how equity should be thought of and used as a tool by early stage founders. You can use it to really drive value for your company. Here's a major red flag that I see happen all the time for early stage founders that are just getting started. When you're just trying to figure it out and get some introductions, sometimes there'll be senior level advisors or senior level people from your industry that you're meeting with and networking with. And one of them will say something like, "Hey, I'd be happy to make some introductions for you, but you're going to have to give me some equity for it." Happens a lot. And honestly, most of the time, I don't think anybody is really trying to do anything evil or underhanded. But I've never seen that work out where both sides come away, walking away from that happy with the transaction. So to me, it's a huge red flag when somebody you're kind of just getting to know and just meet is asking for advisory shares or shares in your company in exchange for something as simple as making an introduction. Be really cautious if that scenario pops up for you. It happens frequently when it's a senior level executive or a former senior level executive at a big organization that's in the industry you're playing in. Their time is really valuable and they can probably open some doors for you. But oftentimes they get distracted or they actually aren't aware of what it takes to be an entrepreneur or a founder. And so they aren't that helpful. And you've given them shares as a founder, and now you feel like you got taken advantage of. Most of the time, again, this isn't underhanded or done with intentionality, but the end result is the same. Both sides can walk away from that transaction not feeling too good about things. So anytime you're getting your start early on, make sure you tie any shares you give out to a vesting schedule, which we've talked about in the past. If somebody says they're going to make a bunch of introductions for you in exchange for equity, make sure you lay that out. Understand who they're going to introduce you to, when they're going to introduce you to them, and are you actually going to be able to get those meetings and are those meetings going to be valuable for you? Unless they are, you really should be cautious about giving equity out in exchange for introductions.